Alright everyone, going for the final of the faction changes for Secret World. Gotta create a new character again, just as I did before with the other two, if it ever logs in. There we go. I'm sure their servers are still kind of hectic. It is only a few days old. They're getting all the original players that were playing the game before the revamp. Getting their characters re-imported in and stuff like that as well as the new base hopefully getting stronger as well, because from what I've seen of the title, I actually kind of like the premise of it. Physically, from what you've seen in the other two videos, it's every mythos and legend and stuff like that in the world has fully become true in our world today in this version. So you got the demons and the aliens and stuff like that are now a premise and issues with the world. And of course the three factions have each of their own views on how they get around that issue. So far the Illuminati are kind of just as they've been said to be sneaky and in the background of all of the governments and stuff like that. The dragon is more of a style that you would think of as a ninja, being staying back as a watcher and making changes in different locations. Now the Templars, from what I've gathered from the video, are the protectors, do it their way or no way type thing, at least by what I gathered from the video. This one's going to be the playthrough for the Templars. I will go ahead and remake Arania once again for this, just to finish it out. Once me and Wolfie decide on what we really want to do for the multiplayer, I might actually go ahead and make Crimix just so you can see a male character point of view, or Wolfie tends to play a male character as well, so you might be able to see it through the character creation on her side as well. So I'll talk it over with her, see exactly what's going on. I really like the design for Black Star, how I've made it each time. So if that all goes well, I might just continue with the female character. But again, everything is worth change. So just click Templars and get started. Kind of already knew I wanted that character. Funny thing. Alright, go to hair, look for the ponytail again. There it is. Select the red. Eyebrows doesn't really matter, but we'll put them red anyway. Okay, is it red? There we go. Just short. The color again doesn't really matter, but we'll stick with the purple. Look kind of neat with the coloration of her clothes. Alright, no hat. Chest, we like this one. No coat. We like the regular size skirt. And this for the shoes. Pretty much simple, same as we've been doing for all the others. Alright, class. I've shown two different classes so far. Really like the Magus. It might actually ultimately be my choice. I also showed the Ravager for the Illuminati. This time I actually think I'm going to go for one of the gun types. I'm not usually one of them to use a gun type, but in this one's aspect, might want to use it just so I can show it, the class. Shotgun and hammer. Healer that is using a gun. Single weapon. Well, this also gains the fist weapon, which I did like, but I've already seen that, so we should see two separate ones we haven't seen before. Pistols and shotgun, shotgun and hammer, hammer and blade. And this one actually has chaos, so we'll. I'm not normally a pistol person. Let's do it. Let's go to the Gunslinger. Select your original clothes. No, we'll keep it there in Ionia. Try to think of an actual nickname next time. Oop. Caps lock. Or no, tab. Oops. Aqua Vita. Okay, for some reason won't do play. Oh, it wiped out. Okay. Ionia. Play. In general, I don't like the brute force style by what kind of looked like the Templars were. I really liked the chaos style. It was kind of interesting.
Where the military is maintaining a heavily guarded perimeter around the site.
This one's actually been seen before, so I'm actually going to go ahead and probably let this play through, but cut it out after that. As with the first two, the little bee-looking thing flies in, lands in her mouth, and that's, I guess, is what supposedly give her powers. Again, how powers are different because these are just guns, but I don't know exactly how that's going to be viewed as a power because you're still using physical guns.
You will see the end of days. You will see the dawning of a new age. To be a monarch or a beggar. To lose everything or to become a god. To stand with us or against us. The choice is yours. Remember this.
And again, some reason they're showing magic. Not quite sure how that works for a gunner person. But we're going to go ahead and kick it and go to the next scenes. Alright, day 4, the dream's up. So we go ahead and go pick up our first class weapon.
You must learn or be swept
Yeah, pick it up.
away.
Alright, I got it. Now let's equip the pistols. Alright.
The dead are rising to the siren song. Destroy them.
Alright, first bullet.
Basic abilities are
Single
as
pistol.
effortless as breathing, but power abilities draw
One is a single pistol. Mouse button is multi-guns, apparently.
Lay the dead to rest. Silence the call.
Does the multi-pistol shoot more targets? Yes, it does. Again. So it seems like the mouse button one always shoots multiple targets. Except for certain ones that you would be better off not obviously wanting to shoot more than one target, but it seems like, at least in the beginning here, most group targets are together anyway.
Focus and control. The Watchers will intervene only in dreams and only once. Every weapon becomes a unique focus for your abilities.
Alright, see what the
Power
focus is for the
swirls in
pistol.
the chamber of the pistol. A roulette of chaos and carnage at your fingertips.
Alright, dual pistol chambers. Spin when you shoot. Match the top colors for damage boost. So I guess each time you tap, it actually does kind of a little roulette wheel thing.
Speciality Spotlight. Pistols. Understanding the chamber roulette. Use your pistol abilities to spin both chambers. When both chambers align, your pistol's abilities do additional damage for a short while. The damage bonus increases based on the rarity of the match.
Okay, so it's kind of a little spin wheel type
The
notion.
Rakshasa have also come to heed the song. Have pity, but spare them no mercy. They were once like you. The world shakes, the
Okay,
dead
so
rise.
I don't know exactly how that
will be tested.
goes against all the other classes, but alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll see you back on the next portion. Okay, so this should be the start of the Templar stuff, I believe. yesterday. That's what seems to be on the others. Let's see what kind of person we
Good
get.
afternoon. Are you... From the look of things, I guess that question is moot. Bee problem? There's a lot of that going around. I represent an organization headquartered in London, a very large organization with branches across the globe and connections in every government. Although we see ourselves as a silent partner. We pull strings, big strings. Prime ministers, presidents, kings. Dark days are coming. The world is in turmoil and we're recruiting. Soldiers, agents, adventurers, crusaders. And we offer good terms, a fresh start, a network unlike any other, unlimited resources, a fantastic medical plan, and a way to harness and use your incredible powers.
Medical plan.
It
Sign
may
me
be a
up.
big transition, but look at it this way. This is a unique opportunity. You have been chosen. You have been granted powers beyond what most can imagine. So you can either be an outcast in a world that will never understand or accept what you've become, or you can join others like you. Take a stand against the rising darkness, and embark on a journey into the unknown, into the hidden places, into the secret world. The choice, as we're so fond of saying, is entirely yours. But know this. Your emerging powers will attract plenty of attention, and not everyone is as accommodating as we are. On your own, you'll be easy prey. You might not last a week. This will get you where you need to go. There are instructions inside. Use it or don't use it, it's your prerogative. You won't see me again. I trust you'll make the right decision. By the way, our organization is called the Templars. You may have heard of us. We've been around a while. Good day.
She got freckles. I didn't see that before. Oop. Sound stopped for a second there. Sorry. Queen Street. Disabling or entire enabling ability queuing is in the interface. It's like a satyr from medieval games and stuff. The little goat people. At least that's what the image looks like.
Sorry, can't let you through without authorization. Look, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's not.
All right, lads, D.I. Shelley, they're with me. Do us both a favour and don't go flashing that letter around out here. The boys on the cordons haven't been briefed. As far as they're concerned, this is all just heightened awareness after the terrorist attack in Tokyo. But I don't deal with the bureaucracy. I deal with the truth about the secret London, about the Templars. I'd say, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. But you have no idea. Even I only get as involved as I have to, for the sake of us little people. You've seen it on the news. The Tokyo incident. That's what happens when your new crowd lets things get out of hand. Not here. Not on my watch. That's the deal. That's always been the deal. You'll be safe inside, Eldwick. Go see one of the prophets prophesying up the road by the tube station. They'll fill you in on the kind of crazy you've got ahead of you. Best be prepared. My sincerest condolences.
Okay, so she's not very high on the Templars apparently. Actually go into that place apparently. Oh, I'll do more exploring later though. Hiya, how are you today? Just strolling down the park. Actually that's the park I guess. Strolling down the street. What's playing at the cinema today? Victory Hotel again. Aldrich Station or Aldrich Station. There's a little X up ahead, so I guess we go up here. Haven't seen any of those. Oh, nope, there's one. Argathea, or whatever it's called, is there apparently. So apparently, I guess all factions use that as a way to get around. I never got that far with the Illuminati, unfortunately, so... Listen to the fallen king. Okay.
So late to start recycling? To go to raves to save the gorillas? To catch out those Anansi shares? There's a storm coming. Mondo storm. Paint your glass houses shut. You don't have to take his word for it. This is a warning from the sun. It says it's old and tired and scared of death. It says you've lived as young gods for too long. Spoiled children who only need to wish for something and it'll come true. Well, those days are gone now and won't be here again. Sorry! I'll show you how it all goes down through the medium of unreliable narration. A vision of the future. This could be your lucky day. Tomorrow and all the ones after, not so much. It's a hot, wet day. You ever notice how the apocalypse always comes on a wet day? There's the smell of warm air and stale piss. The atmosphere is electric. I mean, actually electric. Sparking off the tracks, lifting and snapping your hair. A voice over the speakers that you don't hear. You itch. The black signal sounds. That's out.
Okay, so... and it knocks you out, apparently. Alright, does this lead us to the little next scenario?
It's all shut down.
Yep.
Kaiden-Cho, everything. From the park to
we'll go ahead and get the
Watchtower.
next
STS
weapon and
quarantine.
see what
Good
that
news
one's
for Tokyo,
for,
bad news
the
for us.
shotgun.
I thought the dragons.
And I'll go ahead and play the rest of it
Someone once
through,
told me the
get to the next
Illuminati
step.
had all the answers.
So far
They're
the
saying a
Templars
bomb.
actually at least get
It's
to
never
the
just a bomb.
to this point a little bit
Something
quicker.
worse.
So
Something that brought the filth with it. So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight. It's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
Sarah! Thank Gaia!
alright, talk to her, get the quest, the weapon, and the duffel bag. Equip the weapon. Alright, munitions. Dragon's Breath does lasting damage. Armor piercing for breaching armor. Depleted uranium for the extra damage. And anima infused for health. Shotguns have 4 types of ammo. Whoops, I should have read that first. Oh well. When it is time to reload, your shotgun abilities will swap in the randomized ammo options. Choose an ammo width to reload your shotgun. I guess you click on what you want it to be. Right.
Speciality Spotlight. Shotgun. Reloading your heavy munitions. The shotgun is loaded with 6 shells. Using any shotgun abilities will expend these shells. Once all shells are depleted, every shotgun ability will be replaced by a reload option for a randomized shell type. There are 4 types of ammunition. Armor-piercing shells reduces the defense of your target. Depleted uranium shells deal a large amount of bonus damage. Dragon's Breath shells apply significant damage over time effect. Anima-infused shells cause your attacks to restore a percentage of your health.
So I assume it means it's a single heal, which means you heal yourself, I guess. Right, well, we'll see it in a little bit when I go to the next part. This one we've seen before, so I'll just go ahead and skip ahead. Alright, this should be the end of that part. Now we should be continuing on with the rest of the mission stuff. Story missions wise.
You look like you've just seen the end of the cosmos, mate. I know the feeling. We're on the edge of it, and it's time to play your part, scene. Me and you, we're blood now, yeah? Templars for the win and that. Never mind. Looks like you've got some training to do before you're ready for your first kill. You want to do what your letter says. Go speak with Sonak at the Templars gaff. It's not far, you can't miss it. Honest, it's unmissable.
Unmissable, huh?
Temple Club is only open to card-carrying members of the Temple. Food might go wrong.
Oh, there's another one in here. It's like target practice. There's supposed to be records.
All familiars must be restrained, please.
We're playing the water.
I suppose you look like the best of the new batch. Were you on the dance floor at the Horned God last?
Alright.
Come in. Come in. I'm very pleased you can follow directions on the back of a card. It is the basis for us getting along famously. Of course, with an establishment like this, we're practically in the yellow pages under Crusaders. Richard Sonak. So, you heeded our call to arms. You have questions, I can furnish you with answers. Some answers. To begin with, you haven't strayed into some atrocious Dan Brown airport paperback. We are not the Knights Templar. That particular appellation went out in the 1300s along with page boy haircuts and burnings at the stake. No, we run a 21st century, well, let's say a forward-facing organization, but one with its strength in ancient bonds of tradition, in loyalty, in blood, and, to be perfectly frank, in a sizable private army. Our firm guidance is needed to save the world from itself. We have kept the matters of squabbling secret societies and loathsome dimensions discreet. Until the shadows began to peel back across the globe, until these darkest of days came upon us. Now, the evidence is on television for pity's sake. We are at war. Might will make right, and it will fall upon us to judge the correct application of might. It falls upon you as a soldier of the Templars. Show me that you have the will, and we can teach you the way. Your remarkable powers can be honed and controlled, at least to less disastrous effect on property values. There is a private training area which we have reinforced for just that purpose. Come back and see me after.
Okay. Training, huh?
Do not go gentle.
Sure. Crucible.
Initializing field performance module. DNA encoding recognized.
Same model as
Sync
the other
complete.
one.
Field performance module online.
Sure, bind it. Okay. Pretty much same sort of thing as the other one. Pick up discarded weapons. Oops. Oh, I need Y, not I. Put in the primary weapon, put all of them in, assemble. Yep, sacrifice weapons to strengthen existing, sacrifice talisman to... Take your secondary weapon. Take discarded weapons. Load. Good. Equip. Alright. Weird ass music. Opera music. Hey, you could sit in chairs. Huh. She don't look too happy sitting there, but okay. Am I really stuck? Okay, that was interesting. Got stuck for a second.
May I help you? The time has come to discuss your upcoming excursion to the colonies. I'm afraid it's business, not pleasure. Recently, a small island community on the New England coast dropped off the map. You can disregard the tiresome government cover-ups. There are dark forces at play. Solomon Island is a rock with infamy. In the past, it was trafficked by the Illuminati before they joined the rush to New York. You should be aware that we have history with the Illuminati, acrimonious history. Of course, under the flag of truce, we have spat and made up, and now we are the closest of enemies. All smiles above the table and drawn knives beneath it. The Illuminati are reckless and cannot be relied upon to clean up their own messes. We must find the root of whatever doom has come to Solomon Island. But let me stress that this is not a rescue operation. Should there be survivors, you cannot announce that you've been chosen to deliver anyone from evil. Joan of Arc did, and look where that got her. Our goal is the salvation of all mankind, not on a case-by-case basis. I understand that may stick in your throat, but, well, halos are fading all over town now that there is so much more at stake. Leave as soon as you can. Your travel arrangements have already been made at the Eldwick Underground. I'll be in touch.
Alright, looks like it's leading towards the same quest line.
No point in lingering.
Directions? I'm sorry, do I look like I'm doing bloody walking? Try not to loiter. Makes the side look bad.
Alright, almost there.
Gaia? Oh, she's brilliant. Secret world, terrific. Can I go?
Make yourself at home. Don't
I'm on a guard.
Temple Club is only open to card-carrying members of the Templars. Who'd want
Yep.
to go there? Mississippi.
Backward though. Alright, so this part's pretty well going to be the same, most likely. I'll skip the videos to kind of speed up the process a little bit. Basically, this is the Tree of Life, as if it really existed in the real world.
Hello? Yes?
And the inspector here, or the station master rather, he basically gives you an item that's called the conduit. You're supposed to be able to use that to learn how to teleport. Basically right click on it. Basically, I can go to the conduit and I can go to the warp now for the main platform. A little bit of lag going on. That's what's inside the great tree. You got Banks, the broker, auctioneer in this game, pretty much same sort of thing. But we'll continue the quest line. Howdy, partner. What the heck kind of device is that? Alright, no bonus. Oh well. We're not here for that today, so just going into Kingsmouth. Now again, I'm not going to do all the quests similar to the last run. Try to keep it a little bit short, comparative to the very first run. Shift P for by default. So let's look at that. I'm kind of curious on that one. Wings. Anima Dash. Bubble Scooter. Domesticated Moose. Faction Scooter. Faction Racehorse. Target that cash. These must be stuff from the original setting, I guess. Seasonal. It's their currency that you have to buy, I believe. It's also how you get multiple character slots, too.
Promoted. Faction rank increased. Congratulations, novice.
Alright. Basically, in this what's going on in this area, if you didn't see the first video.
Oh, don't worry, kid.
It's being overrun by zombies. First quest guy basically tries to get you to kill a bunch of them in different various ways. I'm going to skip the narration stuff. So first thing we got to do is run out here, kill 8 zombies, which is not too hard for the low-level zombies here. It's the regular pistol attack. And then you got the shotgun. A little bit slower, does a lot more damage. Alright, jump on cars, trigger alarms. Basically shoot them all up. Alright, that one's down. Then grab the legend thing. Alright, run down here, do the next part. Night gas and draw the zombies into it. Probably the easiest way is to set the gas. And set an alarm off again. Oops. I got hit by the fire myself. Alright, there we go. Shame I didn't get 3 of them in the first shot, but it will. Alright, examine half-eaten corpse. Typically is on one side or the other. Usually grouped up with these zombies. Yep. Okay, dispatch them first. Click on it. It basically summons that hunter thing. That's into him. Go ahead and dash to the next spot. And basically grab this for another quest for the little town. Just like we did before. And we'll just run into town. Sheriff Andy's up here, or Deputy Andy rather, is up here. Place his bullets in. Go ahead and grab his next quest. Turn this one in. Collect the item. Oop, wait. It's actually not as good, so I'll leave it alone. Like this one. It's another pistol. Nowhere near as good as the other one. So put those down there. Go to the sheriff's office. I've already showed the videos on the last one as well. So we'll skip this one. Start our next quest. Horror show. Skip this one too because I did this one as well, or started it at least. Basically, you gotta check out the phone book here. She gives you a few different locations to go to. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and end it here again. It's pretty much just like I did the other one. Basically, I'm gonna do one more video showing the last couple weapon types for the other classes, probably just to be a couple snippets of showing what the video says about them, and maybe show a couple seconds of fighting with the weapon type. As far as I know, it's really only 3 left. The sword, the hammer, and the assault rifle. I believe are the only ones left. Alright, so have a good night, everyone.